I'm Jason Ivanish, and this is Greenhorn TV, Episode 2, for the week of November 16th to the 22nd. It's Global Entrepreneurship Week, so there's never been a better time to get out there and start going to events. And this week we have our first co-host, and I'd like to introduce my co-founder and the founder of Northeastern's Idea Program, Ashkan Afkami. Yay!
Yeah!
How you guys doing?
So, Ashkan, you run a program called Idea at Northeastern. You want to give us a 30-second elevator pitch on what it's all about?
Sure. Idea is a student-run organization providing tailored services and funding for entrepreneurs at Northeastern to pursue their kind of idea ventures and ideas.
Awesome. So, it's Entrepreneurship Week. All kinds of stuff going on both across the city and at Northeastern. So let's get started. On Monday, Ashkan, what do we got going on at Northeastern?
We're kicking it off with the luncheon. The networking luncheon is comprised of a variety of different groups at Northeastern that come together, and they're going to kind of give a brief overview of what they do. So that's kind of what's going to be kicking off at 11:30 till 1.
And so that's you're also kind of the big launch for Idea, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of when we're going to introduce Idea and tell everyone that we're basically the connector for Northeastern, and that's where the one-stop shop is.
Awesome. What else you got going on?
We have the entry-level entrepreneurs, and that's kind of like making the leap. And there's a lot of guest speakers. Simon Dow from MIT, Dominic from Garment Valley who's coming in. So there's a lot of entrepreneurs that are going to be there, and they're going to talk about what it is to actually make the leap.
Okay, when's that? That's at night, right?
Yep, that's 6 to 8 p.m.
Cool. All right, so outside Northeastern, you've also got a great event at MIT. It's called The Tough Get Growing, How to Succeed in a Down Economy. It's all about talking about how a recession is actually one of the best times to start a company. And that's going to be from 6 to 9 at Krej Auditorium, which if you went to Startup Boot Camp, that's where that's at. It's right by the bus stop there, right at MIT. So it's a real easy trip, regardless of where you are in the city. So you should come check it out. And where are you going to see Greenhorn? Well, during the day, we're going to be at Northeastern checking out all the great events, support my co-founder here, talking about Idea. And at night, I'm going to be heading over to MIT to check out the Tough Gets Going at night. So Tuesday is another packed night. Tuesday. Mass Challenge has an event. It's their first speed networking event. The idea behind it being that you need to get a lot of people to meet together to start catalyzing startups, and what better way than speed networking. So when you got in, the really cool thing was when you signed up, you actually got to rate what kind of people you want to meet with, whether it be other entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, service providers, lawyers, or investors. And so they're specifically tailoring your schedule for who you're meeting with based on that. And that's going to be at Microsoft Nerd from 3 to 7 p.m. There's also an event that evening called Free and Cheap Content Marketing. In the world of SEO and inbound marketing, content is king. And the speaker at Work Bar that night is going to be telling you all about how to generate that kind of content regardless of what your business is. Then Ashkan, what do we got going on for E-Week?
There's a couple of things going on. Actually, the first one is the EntreTech Forum. It's going to be at night from 6 to 9 p.m. And the name of it is the Making Your Name in a Changing Game industry. So basically, there's a lot of different. Once again, we're going to have outside guest speakers come in and kind of give you a little bit of an insight on what's going on, and what the industry currently is, and how it's changing.
Very cool. So where am I going to be? Checking out the speed networking by day, and I'm actually going to the MITx Interactive Awards that night, thanks to our friends at Dart Boston. They're awesome. So, Wednesday, another action-packed day. So, what's going on with E-Week?
Well, on Wednesday, actually, we're having an all-day event. It starts at 8 a.m. and goes all the way to 5 p.m. And it's called Invention to Venture. So it talks about everything from early stage to middle stage to later stage, and kind of what you have to go through to start your company, to bring it to the kind of the growth stage, and what happens as you're expanding forth.
That's awesome. Is there any good speakers going to be there for that?
Yeah, actually, Bob Davis from Highland Capital is coming by, and he's always a great guy to hear and speak about a lot of different things.
Where's he from?
I don't know where he's from.
Highland Capital.
Highland Capital is from Waltham, right?
They're in Lexington.
They're in Lexington, Mass?
Yeah.
Really? I guess I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I'm from Lexington, Massachusetts.
So can anyone go to this? Is this Northeastern only?
No, actually anyone can come to us. You know, there is actually a smart fee because it's an all-day event, but anyone can actually come by.
Very cool. Very cool. So what else you got going on with E-Week that day?
There's actually another thing called Contrasting Entrepreneurs from Japan and the United States. So this is kind of an interesting way of figuring out what it is to be an entrepreneur overseas and what it is to be an entrepreneur actually within the United States.
Very cool. So there's also one more event in the city that's kind of Entrepreneur Week related, and it's at the Vilna Shul, which is actually a Jewish American center in downtown Boston. And it's going to be a fireside chat with an HBS moderator. And it's going to include Brian Halligan, CTO of the great company HubSpot. You might notice I mimicked their show here with the handouts. And also Peter Salas of eRoom and Leah Busk of CEO of Run My Errand. And they're just going to be talking about the challenges of startups. So where will I be? I'm actually going to check out the Vilna Shul event. It's really cool. I've never seen Leah Busk or Brian Halligan speak, and I've always wanted to meet them. So I think it'll be a great opportunity. And that event is free, so that helps too. So Thursday. Thursday is the granddaddy of them all. If you don't go out on Thursday to an entrepreneurial event, you're not an entrepreneur. And I mean that 100% because there are way too many options for you not to be out there. So first, in the morning, MITx has a social media new frontier and recruitment event. Come to hear a panel of experts talking about the opportunities and challenges of social media recruitment. If you're looking to get a job in social media, you should probably come check it out. And if you're looking to form a business and you might need to hire them, it's also worth checking out. And it's totally free. And it's in the morning, so why not go check it out when you wake up? That night then, huge event. Eric Ries of Lean Startups fame is coming to MIT. They've been talking about this event for months, trying to organize it, trying to get people in, and they managed to squeeze more people in. Now they're even live streaming it if you can't go. And so that's going to be at MIT. Now here's the thing. It's a free event, but tickets are a hot commodity. So if you still need a ticket, you got to go to Scott Kersner's blog. And he said if you tell him what is the best event for him to keep an eye on for the rest of the calendar year, he might give you a pass. And later on, we're going to be talking about upcoming events. So, I'm going to give you kind of a cheat code for maybe getting in there.
Poking holes.
Poking holes every week, Court. How about capitalize at least?
Capitalize.
Anyways, so e-weeks keep going strong that week too, right?
Absolutely. Thursday is a great event too. There's the Health Sciences Entrepreneurs. It's hosting a variety of entrepreneurs, anywhere from, it's called actually the ABCs on your business. So there's a lot of individuals that come by and actually can provide feedback and can talk to you about what it is to go out and write a business plan, work on a business plan, pitching to different VCs, and it should be another exciting day at Northeastern.
Awesome, and anyone in the community can come to that
Absolutely.
too, right?
It's actually free for Northeastern students and alum, but anyone else in the area can. There's a small fee that's associated to it, but anyone's more than welcome to.
It's really cool, Northeastern keeping it open.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Thursday night, there's also another event. Boston Young Entrepreneurs is getting together with a group called Axion, and they're talking about non-traditional funding for your startup, which is always great in this climate with VC funding disappearing, and it's always hard for young entrepreneurs to get some money. And that's going to be in downtown on Chauncey Street, home of a startup called Pinata. Don't know a lot about them, but it sounds pretty cool. And of course, like all BYE events, it's free. And of course, it wouldn't be Thursday without a certain favorite event. Dart Boston's Poking Holes, and they're on the road this week going to Bentley University in Waltham. So, as usual, totally free, but a great event to meet young entrepreneurs. If you're in the area, you're in Waltham, great time to stop by and check out the show. So where am I going to be? I'm going to check out the MITx social media event in the morning, and I'm really torn. I haven't decided, actually, between going to Eric Rees's event. I have a pass to that, or the BYE event. So I court Waltham's too far away from me. But I'm open to suggestions, so if you contact me on Twitter at GreenhornBoston, you can tell me all about why I should go to one or the other. So there's no events on Friday and nothing special this weekend, but I would like to tell you about a few great upcoming events that you should register for right now. First, our friends at Boston Tweetup are having what they call the Mega Tweetup. And so you should save the date, December 3rd at Microsoft Nerd. I mean, come on, Microsoft Nerd's amazing site, amazing view, and they are so friendly to entrepreneurs and events. And it's going to be an award show, tweet up, networking event, and red carpet. And host Limani, who runs the show, said that if this is your first tweet up, this is the best tweet up to go to. So you should definitely go sign up. There's a link in our site notes to go check it out. There's also Startup Weekend. That's December 4th through December 6th. It's an all-weekend event, 54 hours of trying to put together a startup. Sounds amazing. I've heard nothing but great things. Looking forward to it being the first time I check it out. And where else would it be but Microsoft Nerd, our new friends in entrepreneurship? Who'd have thought? And then finally, our friends at Dart Boston have episode 2 of Capitalize coming up, December 15th. If you want to get a ticket to this, though, you got to get out to a Dart Boston event. So you better get yourself out to Poking Holes, or I'm sure a family dinner's coming up. But either way, make some time, get out there, meet Court and the guys, and you might be able to be in there when they're at Flybridge Capital. And we have one last final special announcement for you guys. GreenhornConnect.com, our second beta, brand new relaunch of the site. It's going to be beautiful, isn't it, Ashkan?
Absolutely, you guys got to check it out. We're launching pretty soon.
Monday morning, it's going to be up. You're going to love it. We're going to have guest bloggers, all kinds of extra content, a learning center, and we're going to be rolling out more features as time goes by, so it's going to get better and better. And we always want to hear your feedback, so if you ever guys see anything on the site you like or you don't, we want to know about it. Alright guys, if you need anything else from us, you can contact me at jason@greenhornconnect.com, or you can follow us at Greenhorn Boston. Thanks guys.